keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the visiting team and the Cincinnati Bengals. Along the away sideline, get a look at their head coach. His guys on the fortunate side of Week 1, one of the teams who began this year with a win. On the other side, head coach of the Bengals there, Zach Taylor. His guys also able to start the season with a win, so somebody's going to leave here with a 2-0 record after this one. On the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And away we go in Cincinnati. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best and most entertaining quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor that is the envy of so many. Nothing seems to bother them other than some injuries that unfortunately have ended seasons early. When he's on the field, timing, the anticipation, Kate, the precision with which he plays, he has very few peers.
And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That's to Waddle again. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bengals.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Cordell Flott there on the stop.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Money with James. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane.
Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins. Just kind of a confidence builder. That offense drives it down, special teams does their job, and now the defense is going to take the field with the lead.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here's their offense now to take over for the first time. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
And even if he's still pretty early in his career, we know he is perfectly comfortable and settled into this spot as the be-all, end-all for this offense. Every time you take the field as a quarterback, you know you're gaining experience. You're getting more comfortable in the role.
Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
First couple snaps, first drive of a game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
On the move, hit it right. And this one doesn't go far. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. This one's to Andrews outright. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short. They're going to bring out Tommy Townsend to punt it away. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Cincinnati headed back out for its second drive now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. On first down, here's Burrow. Hauled in by Waddle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did, and boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory, and they've got a short field after that pick. First down, play action. Completed to his running back. And on first down, only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
And it's 3rd down.
Third down run from H.A. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Staying on the ground here with H.A. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He takes off with it. And they're not going to give him an inch on this second down play. Good job containing that run right at the line. Third down, they need 7.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun, they'll give it to H.A. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Mevis able to knock it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Starting at the 10. He dodged the tackle. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. There's a give inside to James. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Burrow from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
A 5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down at the 24-yard line.
At the end of one, a field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They have second and pretty long here. Burrow back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
It's a gain of 2. Third down and 13.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Here he goes, third and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
He's got it at the 24. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now outruns their offense to take over. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down. But where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Now, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Throwing on seconds. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Third down, 1 yard to go.
16 yards.
Trying to pick it up here with H.A. He's away from one. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And they're going to have a first down now.
And a first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught, Devon Achane. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
That's another first down. A gain of 37 yards. And a first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
He brings it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. It's in or no. They dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a 4th down. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Mevis able to knock it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good to get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Going play action here. Burrow looking to his fullback now. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Burrow to the air now. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And he's in. He makes the pick, and he houses it for the touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys make it a 10-point ball game.
13, Bengals 3.
Buck. Hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. They're down 13-3 as they take over. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Burrow again. Dump off caught by his back. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Burrow. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup.
Now runs, James. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one. And yes, they did. Bengals football. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now they got to be special.
Jordan Stout on now to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Takes it in at the 26. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The visitors send running back Devon Achane getting back to work. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
To 2nd and 10.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. To the air on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here come the Bengals to take over once again. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back.
Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They run, it's James. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 3 when we return from our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That one's complete over the middle. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 2nd down, looking for options. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They'll air it out on 3rd. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. Their offense headed out now. Not much time left before the half. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they might be able to put a little something together here. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Shotgun snap. Looking to throw. Got it, man. Robinson has it. He has this one past the 15. We'll start downhill into Bengals territory. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Back to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
1 yard to go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to run for it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Back to throw. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to throw now. Caught out left. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Bengals into the nickel set, 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Harrison Mevis on for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
Mevis able to knock it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals with 1 final possession now in our opening half. They're going to have to be quick about anything that they want to do here, partner. Enough time for a few snaps at most. Burrow now on 1st down. Right side cut by Higgins. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 12.
Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout.
1st down.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. but anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
One final shot before the half. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our tour around the NFL starts now in Minneapolis. The Vikings at home to take on Tampa Bay. Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Week 1 was full of surprises, full of intrigue, and a lot of firsts for the young players. What will Week 2 bring? Let's dive in. And it's the veteran Baker Mayfield. It's a touchdown pass from 3 yards out. Meanwhile, let's check in on the Dolphins as they host the New York Jets. And here's the Jets running back. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. The Jets have the lead at the half in a battle of teams looking to avoid starting 0-2. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
On to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive in the second half. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead.
Still first down.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Working from his end zone. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line. Second and long, need to give themselves a shot for third. He's dropping back to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he's out of bounds just short of the 15. Not an enviable spot as they come up third and long. Third and long for him here. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do though have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Well, the negative play makes it even easier to decline that flag. That's going to bring up fourth down. And he gets it away from his end zone. And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. The Bengals send out the punting unit. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. Ooh, snaps a little off, but he adjusts and sends it away. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. Another drive coming up for this offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achane. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd down, they're going to the option. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. Ooh, and they are lucky to get this one back on the recovery. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8. Throw here, 3rd down. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it deep downfield. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's completed right side. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. Carry here for James. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Play action now. Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
And 9 yards to go.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Hold on. We've got an injured player here. Let's hope this is nothing serious because that is Joe Burrow who's being helped by the training staff. On now comes their punter. And he's been one of the players of this game. Ooh, errant snap, but he gets what he can behind this one. Ball taken in at the 36. Their offense running back out now. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 45-yard line.
They're going play action. This one's to Andrews out right. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Complete to Mark Andrews. It's a gain of 3. Results in
1st and 10. He keeps it on the option. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Bengals 41-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
But when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback who comes to my mind first. I'm going to bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running this with James. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. Now he's past the 25. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
Bengals 13.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. The touchdown dropped this back to a one-possession game, so they're hoping to get some breathing room right back here. They'll throw it here on first. Finds his back, Achane. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Robinson, incomplete. It's third down.
They'll air it out on third. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. Punting unit out now. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
42-yard line.
This is James. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Break the huddle. It's second down now. Throwing is Burrow. He'll set up the screen to Chase. Past the 25. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals come through to tie it in the 4th. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A 2nd touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. They'll come out throwing. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's a throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
19 yards. And a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that fourth sack of the game right there brings up second down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Takes the second down snap. Try for Robinson, but it's intercepted. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Run now with James. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Burrow from the gun. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. He's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
That's a gain of 3.
On third down, here's Burrow. He's making a bid for it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. Their offense ready to take the field now. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Offense to the line. Here we go. Back to work after throwing the pick. Caught near the sideline. And all we can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
Steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
I'll throw it. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Johnson, incomplete. Brings up third down and 11.
Third and long for him here. Hits him on the in route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good for a first down.
Result is a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Get to him and take him down. And the big play drives them backward. Second down coming up.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is second and 16. Back now, pressure coming. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. Brought in inside the 20. And he will take this in. Touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
Offense is not going anywhere. They want two more.
offense will line up for a two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the two-point pass falls incomplete. Would have felt more comfortable, obviously, with a 7-point lead, but they have to settle for 5.
Well, there's a reason he's playing defense, because he couldn't quite corral that one, but in the end, it doesn't matter. He still does the job and denies 2 points.
Nevis ready to send this one away. Has this at the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Here's the backup, first throw. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They gain 11 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He's going to throw it. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately no connection to be made.
And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a fourth-quarter lead.
The play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. Grab check, secure catch, quickly become a run check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
The Bengals getting ready for a big two-point try late.
The Bengals will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll work against the blitz. And the pressure's there. He goes down. The sack denies them the two-point conversion. Ooh, this is so tough, Brock. You understand what he was trying to do, make something happen, ended up outside the pocket, but even some added creativity can't yield 2 points here.
When you get down here on these two-point conversions, the real estate just gets gobbled up in a hurry. Not only for the QB, but the receivers as well. Only so much time to try to make something work before that defender said, "Not in my house."
We've set it downs from 37. First down, play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face second down. And they're going to throw out of the gun. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down. He's back to throw. Ooh, put some air under this one, right side. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. Punt team on the field. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. Secures this at the 17. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. So first and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to slide to a halt. For the moment, it's a gain, but we'll